could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Ben Carroll. Suggs out there with MP, and it's Carter in at the 5. Halliburton against MP. Halliburton passes to Orte. Carter pulls it in. And so, MP will bring it up for the Magic. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this, with comparable talent, they didn't manage one win in the season series.
Free throw good, MP.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Now, here's Suggs. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And it's sent back by Turner. First quarter, just over a minute played. Halliburton lays it up off the glass.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
To the paint, here's Mathurin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim. And once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out. Just a terrific prospect. Mathurin gives this offense so many options, and he has the physical tools to be a great defender.
Now, here's MP. Not too proud of his numbers in that game against the Bulls, that's for sure. Got a piece of it. 5 on the clock. Carter kicks to Suggs. Another miss by Orlando.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And it's Mathurin missing. The Magic have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Here's Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
I tell you, don't be surprised when Franz Wagner gets up above the rim and finishes. This guy loves to attack the basket.
Pass to Orte. Back to Halliburton. Left side, Turner. Pass to Mathurin. No good on the triple. Orlando trailing here. MP with the bounce pass. Down low. Trying to get open his Carter. And MP throws it down.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
For Indiana, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Mathurin. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
2 minutes.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Magic. There's Wagner with the 3. Brissett grabs the miss. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Halliburton for 3. And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by Carter. The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. The Magic also changing it up. Bamba's checked in for Carter. And Isaac subbed in for Banchero. Passes it to Orte. Jacks up a 3. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Johnston passes to Isaac.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard.
Substitution on the court.
And so here is Indiana, trailing by 13. Halliburton outside. McConnell finds Halliburton. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And so in the game for the Magic, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. And it's Johnston in at the point. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. 4 on the clock, and so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's Halliburton, and it's MP with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Offensive rebound. To the middle. And finished off by Banchero.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Indiana moving it around. Outside Turner. To the inside. Here's Brissett. Indiana again missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Magic leading by 17.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Indiana. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Here's McConnell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Paolo Banchero. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They haven't been afraid of getting hit on the way up, marching their way to the line and capitalizing.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And it's Wagner missing. Pacers trail by 17. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Warte passes to Brissett, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
McConnell against MP. Inside, Wagner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. George with the officials calling swipe. And so it's the Orlando Magic.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Pacers, 27. The Magic, 44. Gas pedal time. Here
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been quite a game for Cole Anthony.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Then it's Turn. And it's Brissett in at the force line. So that's the group out there for Indiana. The feed to Banchero. And the basket is good. Banchero's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
The pass to Mathurin. Here's Brissett. Here's Duarte. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
And then Carter with the jam.
They can see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Mathurin. 7 points in the game. The shot no good by Duarte. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Halliburton passes to Brissett. To the paint. Here's Duarte. That one misses. Nice defense from Wagner.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Here's Duarte. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Duarte. He's defended by Wagner. Here's Duarte. Shoots over Wagner. That's tipped.
What a big-time block from Franz Wagner. Wow, how about the grit on the defensive end?
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Suggs kicks to MP. Puts up a three. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Halliburton against MP. Over MP. Indiana again missing. Orlando leading by 21 to the middle. And here we go.
Minutes remaining in the third.
And that one's good. Wagner.
Franz Wagner.
Wagner's got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And Berlin native Franz Wagner was only stateside a few years before coming to the NBA.
But the beauty about him, though, is Franz has an incredible skill set offensively, and that translates to any language. Consider this guy is a multi-tool player. He can stretch it to deep. He can shoot the mid-range. He's fine around the cup. He'll board it, and he's an excellent playmaker. Boy, this guy can fit in just about anywhere.
Give it up for him.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. Jackson comes in for Brissett. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Duarte. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, here we are, Greg, looking at the Indiana Pacers. They've been looking for a star player to lead the way. Have they found it?
It's so tough for the small market teams like them to acquire this type of talent. They know they have to draft well and develop their players within the program. Hopefully they'll be able to mold some of these young ones into stars moving forward.
That free throw missing. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
And he's good on the second.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge. Pacers trail by 16. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic.
At the line.
Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. Banchero up there with Wendell Carter. And it's Johnston in at the point guard.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
The Pacers making a switch here. Duarte's checked in. Carter dishes to MP. Pass to Suggs. 6 to shoot. Back to MP.
Indiana foul. Tyrese Halliburton. Third personal
And a
foul.
closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Fires the 3. And no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Passes to Wagner. The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Basket counts.
Mathurin, a big guard who doesn't back away from any challenge.
Here's Johnston. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Endorse these Pacers the first full season after the big trade that came last year.
Kevin, I think they felt like they had to do something to shake things up. A big drop-off in production over the last 2 years. That was after an extended run of playoff appearances. So what you hope is a guy as young as Tyrese Halliburton, with the skill set he has, can have an immediate impact and start to raise your trajectory.
Indiana moving it around. Halliburton for 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's intercepted. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Halliburton, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They lead by 14. And there's the pass to Banchero. Brissett grabs the miss. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Duarte passes to Halliburton. Here's Duarte. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
And Greg, when Chris Duarte got drafted in 2021, he was 24 years old.
How about that, Kevin? The oldest first-round pick in almost 20 years. Duarte showed maturity during his first year. Great defense. Not someone you have to spend a ton of time developing.
Back to MP. It's rebounded by Indiana. Brissett's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Here's MP. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes.
There's the lob to Carter. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. Misses from close range. Suggs with the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner. First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for MP. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They trail by 14. There's 1:40 left to play in the final quarter.
Finish your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Cole Anthony.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Without his heroics here tonight, this could have been a second straight loss for them. But he was sensational, and instead of a losing streak, he may have them headed in the opposite direction now. Johnston passes to Banchero. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist in the game. MP against Halliburton. Here's Duarte. Shoots from 14. Banchero grabs the board.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Magic.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Mathurin. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And battling against the interior of that defense. Nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
Mathurin, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. So the Magic win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.